Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing the first video in a three-part series about Tiffany & Company themed wedding ideas and things like that. I got married about 6.5 months ago and my wedding theme was the Tiffany & Co. blue box theme. So I decided that I wouldn't really post anything about my wedding because I really didn't think anybody was going to care much about it. But I had posted something a while back showing something around what I was going to be doing for the centerpieces, and I had several requests to show exactly what I did to make the centerpieces. So I'm making this video for you guys as part one of a three-part series, and at the end of the three-part series, I will be doing a giveaway that is bridal themed. So if you are not getting married and don't know somebody that will be getting married, if you are going to a wedding, trust me, you'll love what it is. So anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the materials you're going to need to make the centerpiece. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a tutorial style today because, as I said, my wedding was almost 7 months ago and I don't have any of the finished centerpieces done. I will be showing you some video of a picture of the centerpiece that's finished at the end, but I can show you some of the materials because I do have some leftovers to kind of give you guys an idea and talk you through it. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to need is the Krylon spray paint, and this is the Indoor-Outdoor Gloss in Blue Ocean Breeze. And depending on how big your wedding is will depend on how many of these cans you're going to need. I had to make a total of 9 centerpieces, and I used about 2.5 cans, okay? And these are about $3 or $4 at Michael's. Just look out for the Michael's coupons because that's what I did, and I saved a ton of money. Okay, the next thing that you're going to need are these monogram decals. They're monogram seals, and these are by Gartner. These are also available at Michael's, and these are around $2 and change. They're a pack of 30. You're going to also need some 3/4 inch satin white ribbon, and you can get that at Michael's. It comes in a roll, and I believe I bought about 6 rolls. I didn't use it all, but I bought extra just in case. As well as you'll be needing as many of these boxes with lids as you need centerpieces. These are the 6x6 square white boxes, and they all have lids. Now, I am missing the lid for this one. I'm not really sure what happened to it, but the lid is gone. But anyway, they do come with a lid, and these go for between $2.99 and $3.99 at your local Michael's. Now, they do come white like this. As you can see, the first step was I took this to a well-ventilated area, shook up the spray paint, and sprayed all around the box. I sprayed the bottoms and the sides. I did not spray the inside because the inside will actually be filled, as you'll see, so there's no point wasting spray paint. So I took this to a well-ventilated area, flipped it upside down, like so, shook up my spray paint, and sprayed it all over. Now this took me about 2 coats all the way around in order to get a nice solid finish, okay? I also set these boxes aside and let them dry for 24 hours completely so that I knew that there weren't going to be any smudging, any running, and things like that. What I did the second day was I went out to the garage and I took a look around at the box, and anywhere I saw little white markings where the white was showing through or splattered spray paint, I just reapplied another thin coat of this to kind of just even it out. Okay. So then, what I did after everything was completely dry and I knew it was now smudge proof, I took a hot glue gun, I put a bead of glue on the inside of the box corner here, or the inside center of the box, and I ran a piece of satin ribbon, 3/4 inch, white, and I ran it from there all the way around to the box, into the other side, and then tacked it again with another bead of glue. I took a second ribbon, did the same thing, tacked it with a bead of glue, ran it all the way around, crisscrossing it on the bottom, and then tacked it with another bead of glue here, okay? And then for added elegance and such, I took 2 of these monogram labels, and on the front and back of the box, I just put the monogram here. Now, my last name is Wright, so it's a W, so I put the W's on here. Okay. So that is what I did for the outside of the box. And as far as the lid, I did the same exact thing as I did with the box, minus the stickers. So on the lid, I spray painted it completely like this, and then I did a crisscross with the tacking of the glue adhesive beads on the inside, okay? And then on the inside, what we did was we put a floral brick, okay? If you guys have seen them at Michael's, or I know that Michael's has them, Walmart has them in the craft department, and also I've seen them at AC Moore. It's a couple dollars, and it's just a green brick of styrofoam. You set it inside here, and you want it just to go about midway, Okay, you don't want it to come all the way up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to gather some greens. Now, I used pine greens because they're very, very, you can get them anywhere around where I live. There's tons of pine trees where I live, and we actually got married at a golf course, and they had a ton of pine trees there, and they were so gracious, and we were allowed to gather whatever materials we needed. So we just got a ton of pine tree greens, nice long length ones, and we also got the ones that are really close together. I'm not really sure what kind of tree they are, and then the ones that are also a little bit further apart, the needles and things like that. We also got some baby's breath, and we spray painted that with some silver sparkle. We got some navy blue ribbon, which we made some bows and things with. And then I also went to Kmart, and Kmart was having a Martha Stewart Living Christmas sale because I got married in January. So what happened was I went when they were having the sale on their Christmas balls, and they had a big box of 50 miniature Christmas balls, the plastic non-shatterproof ones, in silver, royal blue, gold, and I think it was ivory white and like a Tiffany blue, like the Robin's Egg Tiffany blue like this, but it was frosted. So I got 2 boxes of those. And the 2 boxes were 100 balls, and that was more than plenty to do all 9 of the arrangements as well. So what we did was we put the styrofoam in here, okay, and we started filling it from the middle and going outward. Okay, so in the middle, we did some greens coming out to the sides like this. And then on top of the greens, we ribboned, we did a bow ribbons, and then we tucked them into the middle of the actual centerpiece. And then when we took the Christmas balls, they were probably about that big. And what we did was we actually hot glued them onto the Christmas tree greens so that it looked like they were popping out of the present. That's what it kind of looked like, was a Christmas present. Excuse me. So it kind of looked like it was popping out, and it was a box full of treats, basically. Then what we did with the lid was we had the lid coming off the side here and just tacked it with 2 beads of glue here so that it ran off the side and almost looked like you had already opened the box and just set the lid to the side. All in all, this entire project cost me $45. That was the spray paint, the boxes, the materials, everything. Because like I said, we were able to get a lot of it on sale with coupons. And I was able to get a lot of the greenery outdoors because I did get married in the wintertime, so I was lucky to have all that wonderful pine around me. So basically what it ended up being for the 9 was about $5 a centerpiece, which is absolutely amazing because I had gone to several florists and thought about doing something that was a fresh cut greenery, and the cheapest price I got were between $25 and $40 for a centerpiece this size. And I didn't really think they were going to be huge hits as big as they were, but at the end of the night we actually did a little game around the table, and people were actually fighting over who was going to take them home. We did one for our table. We had a sweetheart table, my husband and I, and ours was just a tiny bit smaller. It was the box one smaller than this, and we ended up giving ours away as well because somebody extra wanted one of the centerpieces, so I felt really bad and I let them take it because I can always make another one if need be because they're not really that hard, and we've got a ton of pictures and stuff from that day, so I wanted them to be happy and take it. And a lot of people have told me that they put it out in their house and kept it out for a while because it was still winter, and they've put it away and they're going to bring it out again for Christmas and just replace the greenery, because you can actually just pull the greens out and then just put fresh ones in if you're really careful with it. So it's something you can use over and over as a decoration. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to turn the iPad around so I can film real quickly and show you guys what the actual display looks like, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!